Hi, my name is Nuno Ferreira, and I'm a professor of law at the University of Sussex. I teach and do research in the broad field of European human rights law, including discrimination law, children's rights, and asylum and refugee law. I joined the University of Sussex in 2016, and before that I was a senior lecturer at the University of Liverpool and a lecturer at the University of Manchester. When I joined the University of Sussex, I also joined the Sussex European Institute, which gave me the chance to collaborate with other colleagues with similar interests in this field. And one of these collaborations have led to a book, this book, Gender and Queer Perspectives on Brexit, published with Palgrave. This is a collection that I've had the pleasure of co-editing with Professor Sue Milnes and Dr. Moira Dustin. And it examines the opportunities and challenges, the rights and wrongs, and the prospects and risks of Brexit from the perspectives of gender and sexuality. In this book, we brought together a range of contributors to offer explicitly feminist and queer approaches to Brexit, and these approaches help broaden the scope of theoretical and policy debates. The idea for this book came from the growing realization that the Brexit debate had been heavily dominated by certain voices and certain perspectives, and especially heavyweight political male politicians in the UK context took to the stage, and the national conversation went around trade, migration, and money, using the fighting talk of deal or no deal. We took the view that there were voices that were silent and perspectives that were missing from the public debate on Brexit. And so we aimed to bring together contributors to our collection who could examine the Brexit debate from a particular perspective, that of gender and sexuality. There had already been a lot written about Brexit from legal, political, social, and economic perspectives, but there was very little debate about Brexit from a gendered and a queer point of view, and little analysis of the effects of Brexit on women and gender and sexual minorities who have historically been marginalized and whose voices have tended to be less audible in political debates, both at a national and at a European level. The contributors to this book revealed the very complex gender dimensions across the spectrum of the Brexit process and outcomes, and considered a huge range of issues, including the language and discourse of the Brexit campaign, the voting patterns of men and women, the impact on party politics and for female politicians, together with a range of other highly important policy issues for women and LGBTIQ minorities, including employment, discrimination, the environment, the single market, free movement, migration, and citizenship rights, to name just a few. So with this book, we expose the barely recognized gendered and queer dimensions of Brexit, and we explore the risks and opportunities of the UK leaving the EU for women and sexual and gender minorities, both in the UK itself and across Europe as well. While focusing on a gender and a queer perspective, we were also keen to explore how Brexit would affect not only the UK as a whole, but also the UK 4 nations individually, and other EU member states and the EU itself. So we approach these dimensions in several chapters of the edited collection as well. Several of the substantive issues discussed in these various chapters have cross-cutting implications, such as disability, asylum law, and the impact of Brexit on ethnic minority women, which shows the importance of looking at minorities within minorities and adopting an intersectional approach. We conclude that this collection aims for no regression on rights, but also going beyond that, we should aim for an expansion of our horizons. We need to make sure that the range of discourse, policy, and political possibilities in this post-Brexit era remains wide, and that we have political energy, resources, and creativity to go on making progress on LGBTIQ and gender rights. My name is Nuno Ferreira, and thank you for watching this video.